Alright guys, here we are back. Hour and a half later, I got the bottom bolts in. Let's tighten these down. And then we can carry on with this situation. Probably not going to get any farther than getting the rocker arms and push rods in and all that good stuff. Because I'm getting kind of tired. But I did find the ball stuff for that no one exhaust there I lost, which took about an hour. So here it is, almost 11 o'clock, and we're still out here playing with this thing. My son Chris helped me out a little bit trying to find that thing. We like wrecked our brains trying to figure out where that thing fell to. Alright. 3 more bolts, man. These freaking headers is all rich stuff. No ratchets will fit it. So again, if you watched my other video, if you want to put headers on something and you can't work on a car, you're gonna spend $300 or $400 just having somebody turn bolts on freaking headers. And so choose wisely, my friend. All right. Here we go. Last one. This being a pain as usual. Alright. And then we'll set this rocker arms and stuff back in here. We still gotta adjust them in and all that crap. That's the reason this video is gonna be a lot longer than taking it apart. Alright, so here we go. Now, word of advice here, people. I watched a video here not too long ago. Yeah, that's the right one. The guy was changing intake gasket on a little S10, and he was saying some stuff that didn't make sense to me. Now, it says do not cut this stuff right here. And the more I watched it and paid attention to what he's doing, I mean, it might work for him, but you cut these things right here, these, any of those little webs, and you set that intake back down on there. And if it don't go into place right off the bat, and you're putting pressure on that thing, this thing's going to distort. So, you know, you might have freaking, I mean, I don't put it in here now, but you might have this thing cockeyed across your freaking intake ports. Don't do that. Don't. That's just nonsense. Don't even listen to people that talk crap like that. Do it right and do it right the first time. You won't have a problem. So here we go. We're going to stick the push rods back in this thing and set the rocker arms on there. And then I don't think I'm going to be done till tomorrow because my back is killing me. So here we go. Set them in. Oh, sorry. This is the one I had to chase down. And then we'll leave them loose and we'll oil them down real good. And then we'll do the little adjuster. But a lot of the stuff people do on these things is it's stupid. I'm not saying they right or wrong. Just saying there's a right way and a wrong way to do stuff. I mean, it's your car. You do whatever you want to do with it. But I generally stick to the book on a lot of things. And they ain't never let me down. Darn it. It's dark and I'm just trying to get done. Like I said, it's almost 11 o'clock at night and about wore out from work all day, and it's hotter than crap. But I'm gonna get this much done anyway, and then we'll revisit this thing tomorrow and see if we can get the rest of it together. Now I'll probably stick the intake and stuff back on it. Well, maybe I won't. It's a lot easier to adjust these valves. No, you better put the intake on so I can put the distributor back in it. Yeah, turn that thing without the distributor in it. That's going to make a major issue. We ain't done too bad. Of course, the 45 minutes we spent chasing that ball stub down, I lost the first video. Put a damper on things, or I'd probably have the intake on here. But again, this will work for anybody that's just trying to put heads on one, or got a blow head gasket and want to do stuff. You know, I mean, I've done two, but the process still is the same. And this time, you'll at least get to see all the accessories and stuff put back on there, where I lost that video on the first time. So, we'll get at least this much done. Sorry, rambling, tired. You don't do so darn much today. See, this is when you know you're tired. I put this in the wrong place. Going from front to back, not back to front. Alright. Now we're back on track. I just hope this guy done the heads right this time. I don't want to have to do this again. Crying shame, because this thing was a work of art when I put it together. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? There it is. And we gotta wipe this off since I dropped it. But again, it's all about just being tired. But the thumbnail on this thing will show you what this thing looked like when I got done with it the first time, and it was pretty as crap. I mean, it was bright orange. Everything was just as shiny as you could get it. But after you tear it apart 2 or 3 times, trying to fix stuff, dude, it just gets to the point you don't care anymore. You just want the darn thing to run. But again, like I said earlier, I got a little surprise in this video. I was going to do some little fancy stuff to it and clean it up. And then I remember it's something I bought last year. And I'm going to take this little engine and put it in a delivery truck and build another one. And do basically the same thing to it, but it's going to have some fun stuff going on. And it will be interesting, because it's the first time I've messed with that thing and have no idea how it's going to turn out, but I got a funny feeling I'm gonna need a cowl hood with at least a 4 to 6 inch rise on it. But I'm interested to see how that'll turn out. Oops. Right. One to go. Alright, so here we are. The hole. We've got our heads back on. We've got our rock arms in place. We just got to do some adjusting. Next is intake, distributor. Then we can turn this thing around and do the preliminary valve adjustment. They do a little thing to me where they say, you know, turn this thing up on number 1, adjust certain valves and all that. That's great for starting it up, but what I have found, I've done that 3 times on this little motor, and some of them lifters will be a little weaker than the other ones. So then when you fire it up, you got a bunch of chatter. So I'm a firm believer in, you get them adjusted in close you can, warm that little motor up, jerk the valve covers off of it, and then adjust it with the darn thing running. It creates a lot of smoke and stuff, but that's the best way. And then again, don't cut these webs. Don't do it. That's just, it's asking for problems. So there you go. Heads on, headers back bolted up. By the way, I had to take the oil filter off in order to get to the back 2 bolts on the bottom. Rock arms back in it, push rods back in it. And the next video will be intake, or the next part of the video will be intake, distributor, and then we'll adjust these valves in the first time. And there's, on this Edelbrock intake, there's studs. This one, let's see, here and here are studs. And all that stuff kind of stripped out on me. So I bought some bolts, which is going to be a pain in the butt to get that sucker down in that hole, but we're going to do that. This one has to have a stud. Has to, if you're going to leave the air conditioning on it. And I'm a firm believer in air conditioner. I don't mind the darn thing sounding wicked as crap, but I want to be cool when it's doing it. So, anyway, hopefully tomorrow afternoon, I can get the intake back on it, and we'll smear some stuff around here and clean all this up, and that way it's ready to hose down and make it look pretty again. But there you go. We don't like much more having this thing back together, and we'll see what it sounds like. So I guess that's the end of this one.